Well, this is sort of my first leadership role. I've been in a lot of mentoring programs as a mentee, so this was a great opportunity for me to sort of give back to a community that's helped me a lot in the past.
I'd had quite a few opportunities to take a leadership role in the past, in my past working life, but then I got quite sick, and probably for the last 10 years I've taken a back seat and lost a lot of my confidence and skills. So I'd say it was kind of sitting there waiting to be reignited.
There's lots of different times when your leader, pops out of you, but mainly I've had a couple of sort of big things happened in my life where I had to stood up and take a lead, and it's going back to when I came to Australia. I came here on a student visa, and then I applied for my, after doing my course and studies, I applied for my residency, which was knocked back. So, that's how it all started, and yeah, it has been an interesting experience.
The spark is definitely still there. It's been quite exciting, especially the last couple of sessions, knowing that we're finishing up and meeting my mentor, that my journey is starting up again. It hadn't stopped. It just was taking a bit of a breather, I suppose.
I was away in a community care unit for a year and a half, and I came out in June. So I've spent that time, first half of this year in there, and then second half of the year actually finding my feet again and getting back into life and things like that, because at the time I thought, a year and a half of my life was gone, pretty much. So I'm just enjoying life now and doing, achieving things that I want to achieve.
More assertive and can stand up for my rights now. Yeah, and go out there and help others in the community to do the same.
With the help of the mentor that I've met, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get back into the paid workforce. It's a bit twofold. So paid workforce in terms of setting up my own business, and also following what I have been doing, but not in a very financial way, which is I'm a children's author, and I'd like to explore that more and perhaps do more public speaking roles and promote my book and my books to come.
Probably go over my notebook, the folder they gave us for the, and just look over it and just see things I really liked. Like I really liked disability and human rights. I know human rights, but disability human rights I didn't know much about. So that was quite interesting to study. Advocacy, I've been doing mental health advocacy for a while, but something I wish to continue doing as well. And when I arrived in Richmond, the place I found, I started designing tip jars for cafes and restaurants. So I'm pursuing that as well as a mental health educator.
At the first time, when the reason when I enrolled in the leadership program, I just think that I want to have an opportunity to practice and learn English, and at the same time to improve my social communication skills.
I'm really passionate about continuing being involved in programs like this, just being more involved in the community.
How to speak up with confidence, how to share opinion, advocate for myself and others.
I just learnt so much from the people around me, especially from Maria. Honestly, like I feel like I'm only slightly a mentor. Like maybe I'm being mentored by you about your strength and your like ability and your drive. So I think it's just been lovely to watch everyone achieve so much.
To meet other women who who have disabilities as well, and learn from them how they live their lives and cope with things. Yeah.
Everyone, despite all our different challenges and differences, that really we've got a lot more in common than I probably first thought. I have a mental illness, and so I spend a lot of time with people with mental illnesses, and haven't spent a great deal of time with people with other types of challenges or disabilities, for want of a better expression. And yeah, it's been good.
Well, I thought it was a great idea to work with women of different disabilities. Apart from the learning process of advocacy and disability and different things we learned, I found it a very empowering course to do, very relaxed as well, and not stressful at all, just very relaxed.
The way you deliver the module, what does it involve, how much preparation, how do you manage a diverse group, because the group is quite diverse. Everyone has got their own, they're different, they've got their personalities, and they all come with their different walks of life. So how to work with a group from such diverse needs. What does planning means? What does organisation means? What does working together means as a team? So sometimes on the day we had to, there would be a whole sort of module to plan, but we had to just scrap it and take up at the pace of the group. So see the groups not sort of it's feeling a bit of overwhelmed, so we had to change everything altogether. And or sometimes we had sort of things divided to say Sharon will cover this and I'll cover this, but then just based on the situation we'll totally change that and we'll work together. So it's been a great experience.
Not only have I improved my English, I also have strength with the other skills. Like I said before, speak up with confidence, share opinion, how to share opinion and advocate for myself and others.
Renewed confidence, enthusiasm, and I guess determination to see what's been a bit of a wishy-washy dream come to fruition.
Well, we planned today to meet afterwards and create a sort of a hub where we can meet together and just talk about what we're doing and things like that, after the course. So we're going to start doing that next year. So we'll get together and see how that pans out. I just want to get back into my public speaking, which I haven't done for a couple of years at the moment. So it's really empowered me to get more into that and continue doing my art as well.
Speaking in a group wasn't my cup of tea, so I think I've done that quite well. Public speaking, facilitating actually. I never thought I could do it, but I think I felt I was a bit natural to it. Like it didn't come as a challenge to me, although I've never done it before. So so working with the participants, understanding where they are at. Are they having any difficulties? Understanding the module, changing the modules according to their needs. So that understanding of the people I'm working with, I think that stood out.
I have more understanding and know about service that I know will be useful for my life journeys after this.
Behind these women, you think there's a person with disability, but they had so much skills and abilities, and you just, it's amazed to hear their stories.
Do it. Yeah, there's not many courses around specifically for women who aren't at a particular level of, say, their career or their lives. It's been funded by a wonderful group of people and organisations.
I think that it's an absolutely amazing opportunity for both mentors and mentees to be more involved with women especially. I think it's very empowering.
It's a good thing, yeah, meeting others and learning about them and what they go through, and yeah.
I think it's a great cause. You get to meet some really good women, very strong women, and it's very positive. I can't recommend it enough. It's just been a fantastic course overall.
I think this is a wonderful program. It can make you help me help you take a big change to your life. I think so. Open mind and more confidence. Please go.
I would say go for it. And I'll tell you, this is when I applied for this role. The moment I looked at the position description and what the group was about, I just felt connected. I just thought that this is me. So I was sharing this with the group today to say, if I hadn't got the position as a co-facilitator, I would have come as a participant, because I just saw so much value in there. There's so much to learn, so much to explore, and so much to learn from each other. So there's such great potential, and I think it definitely helps you with your leadership skills, your to give you a different perspective in life.
You really have to come wanting to make a difference, I think, in the community, and if you're that sort of person, then this is a great way to do that. It's a great stepping stone, and it's just a wonderful opportunity.